Hey guys, good to see you. Welcome to Wednesday or whatever day it is that you are completing this ed puzzle. Couple of things. We are in Unit 5, learning about new things and new topics. So just as a memory, hold on. So we are in Unit 5. Last unit and last semester, we talked a lot about linear functions. We talked about their graphs, their tables, their rules, their situations. We found where the two lines met. We used substitution. We used elimination. Lots and lots of things. This unit, we're talking about a new type of function. Which type of function are we talking about in this unit? Yeah, we are learning about... Yes, we are learning about exponential functions. Okay. And so that's what we'll be talking about for the next, couple weeks. So let's look at them in terms of what they look like in a graph, in a table, and in a situation. We'll talk about rules probably on Thursday. So make sure you watch this before then. All right. So looking at this graph, okay, this is an exponential growth graph. How would you describe it? Like what words would you use to describe this graph? Yeah, so the words that typically we use when describing an exponential growth graph. We're going to say that it's increasing at an increasing rate, right? Notice down here at the bottom, it's increasing, but really tiny. And then all of a sudden, right about here, it starts shooting up really big. So it gets really big really fast. And so we like to say that it increases at an increasing rate, starting slow and go pretty fast. All right, if we look at these four graphs here, A, B, C, D, which one of these shows exponential growth? Awesome. Yeah, you should have said C. A is more linear, right? It has that straight line. So it's not A. B is actually decreasing. And D is also decreasing, right? So it's not A, B, or D. And so our example of exponential growth is problem C. All right, when we're talking about a growth situation, we use specific words. Okay, what kind of word do we use to describe exponential growth? Perfect. We should look for a multiplying pattern, something that says that we're multiplying by specific numbers. Okay. When I look at this situation here, I started with $6. Each month, the total tripled. Which of those words tell me that I have a multiplying pattern? Is it started, 6, each month, or tripled? Guys are delightful. Yeah, words like double, triple, quadruple, quintuple, multiplied by 7, multiplied by 0.1962. Eventually, we'll talk about multiplying by percentages, but the word triple is what's telling us that this is an exponential growth situation. Okay. All right. The other thing we talked about was an exponential growth table. So when we look at an exponential growth table, what kind of pattern are we noticing with our numbers? Awesome. We have a common multiplying pattern. So for example, this one starts at 4. Okay. The common multiplying pattern that we're going to use is times 3. Can you complete the rest of the table? Perfect. So if we do 4 times 3, we're going to get 12. We're going to keep that multiplying pattern going. 12 times 3 is 36. 36 times 3 is 108. Okay, so we started at 4, right? Here we started at 4, but our multiplying pattern was times 3. Let's look at one more example. Boop. Well, maybe 2 more examples. Here, okay, this one, here on this example, we're noticing that it starts at 3. Can you describe the multiplying pattern? What is it multiplying by every time? Perfect. Yeah, you should have said times 5, right? 3 times 5 is going to give us a 15. 15 times 5, oops. 3 times 5 gives us 15. 15 times 5 gives us 75, and so on and so forth. So our common multiplying pattern here is times 5. Okay. So in terms of exponential functions, we've talked about their graph increasing at an increasing rate, their situations using multiplication words, and their tables using a multiplication pattern. One hint for tomorrow, we're going to be talking about a rule. I want you to think about the first part of exponential. The first part of exponential is exponents. What do you think an exponential rule might look like? All right, whatever you guessed, let's see if it works and is what it is based on the work we do tomorrow. Thanks, guys, so much for your work, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.